Good morning, everyone. Today I'm actually going to start framing up the walls in the bus. To do this, I'm going to be using 32-inch plywood. I have these here. I already ripped them down. They're 2 inches wide, and they're going to go onto the wall. Let me show you. They're going to go on like this here, and it's going to go all the way up, and then going to go all over the ceiling. And then for the ceiling, I got 1/4 inch plywood I cut into 2 inch long strips. And these actually went the short direction instead of the full 8 foot. And I did this because these are actually thin enough in the way the grain runs, I should be able to just bend it into place like that. And I'm going to laminate 2 pieces together to give it extra strength so I can screw in the final ceiling. So let me get started with that, but I'll start with the bottom first. And to do that, I'm actually using these self-tapping wood to metal screws, and you can see that. So these give me, I think, once it penetrates through the metal, it's like an extra 1/2 inch or inch of grabbing power. So I'll start there. So one thing I need to think about are my cabinets, because when they're mounted on the floor here, they're going to be about 35 inches to the top of the cabinet. And I need to make sure I have one of these strips here for the cabinets to be able to bolt onto. So at about 35 inches, I need to put it about, say about just at the top of this at about 34. That way the top plate on the cabinet can be bolted here and to here. So see, so about 34 is right about here. I'll put a scratch there. So let's do this here. Alright, so I've gotten to a point here where I can start putting the 1/4 inch. So my idea is I want these to be centered here on top to this piece here. And we can just kind of run around just not on top of the reel, but pretty close to it. So I don't get that thermal bridge. And I'm going to just use some staples here to hold it on. When I put the second layer on, I'll come back in with screws to hold these down so they don't pull out. So one of the details I want to show you is the walls. I actually have these anchored in, not just through the subfloor, but actually through the metal of the bus. So I use these guys here. So these are 4-inch. They're not self-tapping, so I had to use a 1/8" drill to go all the way through, a super long drill. And once it gets in, I can use the impact driver to get it in. But a couple of times I'll actually hit the ribs and I have to move it because even with the impact driver, since these aren't self-tapping, they will not power through that. But yeah, these here make this thing super strong. So these walls are never moving. The sink and dishwasher. So I have the sink on this side closest to the drain. They'll have a built-in dishwasher here with plenty of counter space. Right behind me, this little nook here is going to be for the diesel heater. So I'm going to have the diesel heater pump out here and just shoot out to the front, or I may have it piped up and then go through the back. I may have it pumped here and then out to the side. Or I may just have it come up and through here to the front, but also going to have it coming either toward the back or the front here, and it's going to blow into the bedroom, which is this space here. This is big enough for a queen size bed. So I do road trips, it'll be a little bit easier. And underneath it's going to be solar equipment on this side. This back here is going to be a little garage for the door. And this is going to be, I think, water tank here, and then a hot water heater on this side. Yeah. And let's go back to the kitchen here. So this said this can be where the stove top is, the cabinets. It should be going to, and then I believe I have it set for the refrigerator right here. And then directly across from the shower where all the wood is, there's going to be a pantry and a wardrobe. And this space here, I'm going to keep it open for now, but I'm going to go ahead and run power and everything to it, just because if I need to put more cabinet space or something else, I'll have the power. Or I may just set up so I can just put more seating here. But the plan here is to have the passenger seat right here. So yeah, a lot of framing done. There'll be a little bit modification here and there for things like the windows and any plumbing, some little final trim out. The vent here. But yeah, I'll say the framing here is done. So next up is wiring. See you then. Thank you.